Listen to the bells. They're ringing in London, and the ship sailed down the Thames River, celebrating another historic day for Queen Elizabeth. In just a few hours, she'll become the longest-serving monarch in British history, breaking a record set by Queen Victoria more than a century ago. Mark Phillips is in Newtongrange, Scotland, where a big crowd turned out to see the Queen. Mark, good morning.
And good morning. Well, the crowds have gone, just the plaque is left, but it was pretty exciting here just a short while ago. The Queen, in fact, interrupted her annual vacation to come down from her Scottish estate to mark this auspicious day. She opened a new rail line, but this day wasn't about a train. It was about a Queen who just keeps chugging along. In 63 years, 216 days on the job, you learn a thing or two about how to do it. And if you're a small person whose purpose is to be seen, wear bright colors, a big hat, and smile a lot. And if you're a queen who's supposed to be above politics, above all, say almost nothing. The Queen doesn't only understand the job. Royal author Robert Hardman says she defined it.
The Queen is not elected. She's there to be, not to do.
And she has been just about everywhere and met just about everyone.
Very nice to see you again.
11 of the past 12 U.S. presidents, somehow missing out on LBJ. The United States may have shed this monarchy 2.5 centuries ago, but U.S. heads of state have learned they had better get things right when she's around.
She gave me a look that only a mother could give a child.
Elizabeth, it seems hard to believe now, was not destined to be queen. She would have been just a minor peripheral royal had her uncle not abdicated in favor of her father. And she was but a tender 25-year-old when she became queen, being crowned the following year, and holding true to the promise she had made as a princess.
I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service.
It turned out to be long and active. And while the train used to inaugurate the new line was a rolling anachronism, she, somehow at 89 years old, is not. She has modernized the monarchy for the times, says royal writer Roya Nika.
This is the monarch, the first monarch who opened her accounts to be scrutinized, the first monarch in this country who paid income tax, the first monarch to, go with the times and introduce things like, Facebook, Twitter.
But Elizabeth knows it's not the digital or virtual queen that matters, it's the real thing. To be the queen of the people, you must be seen among them. Sometimes it's small crowds at suburban train stations. Sometimes it's at big official occasions. The "Just Do It" slogan could have been invented for her.
She's had to do lots of disagreeable things. Her governments have made her have all sorts of horrible people to stay, dictators and megalomaniacs. She's had to go to places she doesn't want to go, do things she doesn't want to do. She always does it.
And with that smile through it all.
And she has had a very turbulent reign, if you think about it. Huge issues and problems within her family. Her children have been divorced. You have the death of Diana, which really rocked the monarchy. But she's come through all of those, and I think she's been a very dignified monarch.
There's a joke they tell about the Queen that she must think the whole world smells of fresh paint. Well, where she's going today, they're going to need a lot more paint. Nora?
I get it. Mark Phillips in Scotland, thank you so much.